Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Are you alive, my boy? You gave me quite a shock falling from the sky like that, but thank goodness you seem unharmed.
Who are you?
I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand? Come now, who in the world does that? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you?
I don't know.
I see, you seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay?
I don't know.
So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night? Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive?
Somehow, I guess.
I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is?
Of course I do.
My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Rodri. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize, I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon, and I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here. What? Oh, blast and bother! My darling Pokemon! Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you can help me round them up? I beg you! Wait, you 3! Wait!
Hello there, my Purple Banditos, and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm PurpleRodri, and I'll be your guide throughout this adventure. We are taking our first steps into the Hisui region, a region which I have never explored before. Everything that you're seeing, I'm seeing for the first time, so I hope you guys are pumped to check out this brand new region. There's a glowing beeping object over there. Let's go ahead and check it out. It seems like there's a cell phone with an Arceus symbol around it. We found something that resembles a phone. Okay, cool. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. With that, we have been given our first mission, and it is to seek out all Pokemon. If you guys remember at the beginning, Arceus mentioned something about us having to catch all of the Pokemon in order to find him again.
Alas, yet another miss. Oh, I'm glad you come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them.
Those don't look like our regular Pokeballs. We got 50 of them. Pokeball, a mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Ooh, we are going to have to craft our own Pokeballs in this game.
Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I mentioned already the Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and, why, the Pokemon will shrink down, fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it for me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area.
So with that, the professor wants us to help him catch the 3 Pokemon that have ran away from him. We're going to be throwing Pokeballs. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball and take aim. Release the CR button to throw the Pokeball. Let's go ahead and catch our first Pokemon here in this adventure, even if it is just helping the old professor out. So as you guys can see, there is an Oshawott running around. So let's go ahead and release the Pokeball and see if we can catch it. I really like the fact that these Pokemon are running around in the overworld. I have to tell you guys, just from the first sight of these Pokemon, they absolutely look amazing, and I can't wait to see how they'll look later on.
Oh, wonderful, you've got a Pokemon. Seems you have quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Rodri. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest.
I don't think there's a reason to fear Pokemon. Pokemon are like animals. They're really wonderful creatures, and they're better off as friends. That's how I definitely see Pokemon, and that's how the Pokemon that will be joining our team will be treated. Now, Rowlett, this one's for you, buddy. Oh, look at him. He doesn't want to get caught. He's just taunting me. He's wiggling around his little wings, taunting me. And with that, we've gone ahead and caught the professor's second Pokemon.
I can hardly believe it, Rodri. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one way to go. Let's wrap this up sharper, shall we?
I like how he says people would be scared of them, and these are starter Pokemon. I'm sure people will be scared of Gyarados and bigger Pokemon, but the little ones? Come on, man. They can't be that big and scary. So let's go ahead and find the last one that we need to catch here, and it is going to be this little Cyndaquil. Let's not get burnt now. He was already warming up. Ooh.
Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy.
Let's give it another go. Where'd you go, little Cyndaquil? This guy definitely doesn't want to get caught. Look at him. He's hiding from us behind these rocks. Yo, don't take off, dude. Let me catch you. And let's see if this time around, if the second time is the charm. There we have it. We caught the Cyndaquil. Here you go, Professor.
Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Rodri, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here, and now. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an Arc phone, you say? Well, our device could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. See if I have dreamed to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in the region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come on now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy?
That sounds like a great plan, Professor. You convinced me.
Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings, find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then. Onward to Jubilife Village.
I'm following you, Professor. We could definitely use a bite to eat. As we make our way to Jubilife Village, we take a look at the sky, and it seems that something is going on at the top of that mountain.
Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was a great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit.
Wow, would you look at Jubilife Village? This is beautiful. What a peaceful place to live. In the background, you can see the mountain up there too.
This way, if you please.
Sure, Professor. We've made it to Jubilife Village.
It's come a long way thanks to the fine people. This road we're on now is known to the locals as Canela Avenue.
This is really nice. If you guys would look, there are a lot of people here in this village as well. So it seems like the world is very busy. There's a lot of locals. I'm guessing there's going to be some shops, some restaurants, maybe an inn. If it's anything like other open world games or RPGs that I've played, I think there are going to be a lot of surprises in these villages that we're going to have to find.
Oh, botheration! I'd almost forgotten! I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called.
We're getting a call. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Very cool. So it looks like our ARC phone is going to be our map, and it will have markers guiding us in the direction that we need to go. That's definitely going to be very helpful because I don't know which way we're going, left or right, up the mountain. It's going to be a lot of fun figuring out what this game has in store for us. As you guys know, I always say it's let's play, not I play. So I'm really looking forward to playing through this adventure with you. I will need your help, so make sure you guys leave me your tips in the comments.
Well, now aren't you awfully suspicious?
What, man? We just got here. Is it the t-shirt? What's going on? What do you guys need? Should we maybe change up our clothes or something? Who's this? Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. Makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago and had to take to my bed. She got hit with Thundershock? But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last.
Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly.
Professor!
But everything will be quite all right now. Rodri here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex.
Akari does not seem happy about that. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission.
I'll allow it.
Captain Silene?
Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene.
A bunch of new characters getting introduced here. I'm guessing that they're going to be very important as we move forward. This is Silene.
Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. Now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor.
I mean, that would be pretty cool. I don't really know where we're at right now. We could definitely use a warm meal, a roof over our head. We'll take anything we can get. I'm just out here running around. We don't even know where we're going to go.
Quite old enough to work for your keep. You can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction.
I totally get that, Silene. Sometimes you just need a little peace and quiet while you're eating.
Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. Rest of us can share a meal, some pleasant conversation, then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please. We'll make sure it's for 3 today.
Potato mochi? That sounds delicious. So we are here having lunch or maybe an early dinner with our friends.
Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. That was really good. We've been running around all day helping this professor. Professor Lavington, where exactly did you meet our visitor here?
Well, you know that gray hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it.
Ooh, so they do know what a space-time rift is, and they know that we came through there.
Come now, I'm a scientist. My job's to observe and explain any and all phenomena. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region.
Our job is a survey course to reach them and find out what kind of creatures they are.
Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's somewhat impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. That's where Rodri will come in.
Did he not just say that they're dangerous creatures and he's gonna send me out there?
He's successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody on the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest.
3? You have a hard enough time catching even one when wild Pokemon come after us.
Oh well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach went on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball. It seems our new friend's fearless enough to do just that.
This guy is hyping me up. I've caught like 3 starter Pokemon that we didn't have to do anything to catch. So Benny said, does the server core really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with these outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge.
I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, how do you feel, Rodri? And think, if you make it to the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky.
Hey, there we go. Let's eat our fill. Oh, that was delicious, Professor. That was so good.
It was quite delicious indeed.
Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Rodri has a traveler pass to join the survey corps, don't you?
Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Rodri's skills.
Oh, here's Silene.
Let's hope it's not misplaced. Rodri, was it? For tonight at least, we'll provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters here.
The night is upon us here in Jubilife Village, and it seems like we are going to have a place to stay.
But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You're expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds.
Death in the wilds? Captain Silene is someone like Hisui, in that they're both quite harsh.
Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. Any rate, I think it's time we turn in for the night, eh? Good thing one can't fall out of the futons we slip in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night.
Good night, Professor. Yes, good night. Good night, Akari. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. The world is full of mysteries indeed, here in Pokemon Legends Arceus. This is such a wonderful experience. What I'm seeing right now is what I dreamed of as a kid. To see Pokemon in a 3D world, to be able to run around and catch them. I am so excited to begin this adventure with you guys, and I cannot wait to get further in and see what kind of challenges and Pokemon and people we are going to meet across this journey. Check out our little house. There are survey tips. Okay, so there are going to be tips spread across the Hisui region. Handy tips for team members. Don't wish your totals to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. Very cool. So we are going to have different tips that are going to help us out, and I will definitely need those. As I've told you guys, this is the first time in the Hisui region, so I would definitely appreciate your tips as well. We are going to rest until tomorrow morning. Let's see what the next day brings. The next day. Good morning, Rodri. You up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? You're telling me? Today's the day of trial, so let's give it our all. It's time for us to make our way to our trial. It says, in an unfamiliar land, go to the Galaxy Team headquarters to hear about your trial from Captain Silene. We're going to be taking on our first trial, but how are we going to do it? We haven't even caught our first Pokemon. What lovely weather we got. I hope you had a nice sleep in this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. Well, let's not keep her waiting. Looks like Captain Silene is going to be inside of this big orange brick building. Let's make our way inside and see what Silene has to say. The Saber Corps offices are here on the first floor.
Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights.
That man's with the security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. That's what I'm afraid of. Captain Silene, Rodri's here.
You may enter.
Yo, Captain Silene, how's it going? I know you guys want me to start the trial, but I just heard about a guy getting beat up by wild Pokemon. He doesn't seem to be doing very well down there.
Let us get straight to it. You wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team. Prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx.
Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy Team has ever managed that.
Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy Team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause.
Don't worry, I will be an asset. I'll help you guys out.
I'll lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field.
Check it out, guys. We have a satchel. We finally have our first piece of equipment.
A satchel doesn't exactly match mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry.
There we go. We have our first mission, the Galaxy Team's entry trial. Yeah, let's go. Press the Y button while consulting the map on your phone, and you can check the tasks you have waiting. Very cool. So there are 2 different types, missions and requests.
PurpleRodri, come with me a moment.
Sure, Professor. What do you need help with?
Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Something the matter, Professor Lavington? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in the Unforgiven Land, Rodri absolutely must pass this trial. And as a Professor Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Go on, Rodri. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own?
Purple Banditos, our moment has come to choose our starter Pokemon. In front of us, we have Cyndaquil, we have Rowlet, and we have Oshawott. 3 Pokemon that we have previously used before in our Let's Play. Today, I will be going with the Pokemon that you guys chose. This was the most voted on Pokemon, without a doubt, and I am very, very glad to be adding this Pokemon to our team. It's a blast from the past. We're going to be adding to our team Cyndaquil. Do we want Cyndaquil as our first partner? Yes, we do.
And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you. So take it. It's yours.
We received Cyndaquil.
Word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Cyndaquil.
Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial.
Like will be. They did go dashing from the village when Rodri fell out of the sky after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now.
Rowlet and Oshawott, we'll keep an eye out to see if we can add you guys to the team as well.
By the by, what species is Captain Sally in charge you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then.
Thanks, Professor. We got 20 Pokeballs.
Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work as a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time.
I guess you're finally ready. You have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. It's time for us to make our way into the open world. We are back outside in Jubilife Village, and we have added Cyndaquil to our team. Before we go any further, I'd like to give our Cyndaquil a nickname. This is a nickname that comes from one of our previous starter Pokemon and one of my favorite Pokemon partners of all time.
I'm gonna go ahead and call him Zuko. Zuko is from the Airbender, if you guys haven't seen that. He is actually a firebender, so I thought it would be pretty cool to name him after that.
We are going to nickname our Cyndaquil after our starter from Pokemon Heart Gold, Zuko. I would like to welcome Zuko to the team, my Purple Banditos. And now we are ready to make our way out of Jubilife Village and continue on our adventure. As you guys know, we have 3 Pokemon that we need to catch. Let's see if we can find them. What's Akari doing over here?
What a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character.
Quite the getup. What are you wearing? Are you from Hyrule?
I'm Valo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon? You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle?
Sounds good.
I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know, you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0.
Here we go, guys. Rodri versus Ginkgo Guild member Valo. It is time to take on Valo. He is going to send out a Togepi, and we are going to send out Zuko. It's time for Zuko to jump in. And wow, would you look at this? We are in the overworld, and I am going to get to control Zuko's moves. Zuko, use quick attack. That's absolutely amazing that you can see them using their moves. I am in shock a little bit. This is what I've dreamed of since I was a kid. This is what I wanted Pokemon battling to be. Kind of how it is in the anime, where we're just Ash, and we're sending them our commands, and they're doing them. This is so cool. We've defeated Togepi. Good job, Zuko. Battle decided.
Moves, items, use them well. The world will open up to you.
Thanks, Valo. We leveled up to 6 and we have a new move.
It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger.
Cool, so our Pokemon are going to be learning moves as we go, and we will have the option of changing those moves.
But so few people here have their own Pokemon, if only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our 2 battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions and thanks.
Wow, thank you, Valo. We have a potion, topical medicine meant to be applied. We used to restore 60 HP to a single Pokemon.
You can use them on your Pokemon wherever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all.
That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. When you leave in Jubilife Village, make sure you choose a destination on your map and tell rest the guardsmen where you're going. That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Your trial begins just a short way past that front gate. Our trial awaits! The Galaxy Team's entry trial. Let's go ahead and depart from Jubilife Village.
You're Rodri, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive.
I like how they're telling us stay alive, and they're sending us out there with a starter Pokemon. Come on, guys. You can't be scaring us like that. We are just starting the journey. What kind of Pokemon are we going to find here at the beginning? This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. For your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? What's going on, Professor?
Well, you see, that Silene got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for what happens to a son guest.
That's our unsparing captain, but what help exactly can you offer out here, Professor?
To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Rodri's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you'll see.
So the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me then. Well, I'm sure Rodri will be fine. Let's begin the trial. That's great. The professor came over here to give us moral support. He's not going to help out at all. Let's go make our way to where Akari is, because we're ready to catch these 3 Pokemon. This is Aspiration Hill. Species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. Wow, would you look at that? Obsidian Fieldlands. And along comes a Bidoof. Time to get ready to catch it. The key is aim carefully. Now that you seem to need my advice, I'm just sharing what I know. Cool, so once again, we are here in the field, and it is time for us to catch some wild Pokemon. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends not to run from people, so this will be easy. Good, Bidoof is going to be an easier catch for us, as you just heard Akari say. So let's make our way down and catch our first wild Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that Pokeball. Hey, Bidoof, I thought you were a little bit easier to catch. You wanna join our team? I'm telling you, you join our team, you're gonna have a good time. And with that, guys, we have caught our second Pokemon. We caught a Bidoof, if we're counting Zuko as the first. Well done, time to find your next Pokemon. We've caught Bidoof, and I would also like to nickname this Bidoof after another Pokemon that has joined us during our Let's Plays.
And his name's gonna be Doof. Doof has been added to our team. I just thought that would be a good name for Bidoof, because he's kind of like the HM slave.
You guys are going to be seeing lots of Pokemon from our past, and a lot of different nicknames are going to pop up that you might remember. This Pokemon is going to be nicknamed after our Bidoof from Pokemon Platinum, Doof the Bidoof. Welcome to the team, Doof. Next up, we are going to go after the next Pokemon. Ooh, is that a Starly over there? There's a Starly. They're skittish little things. They'll run if startled. That Starly's so cute. You should be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be harder to spot. Press the B button to crouch. Makes it harder for wild Pokemon to notice you. That's pretty simple. Let's hide in the bushes then, and let's see if we can catch the Starly. Starly is also another Pokemon that we have previously used during our adventures. So this is a Pokemon that I would really like for us to add to our team. Let's see if I can get close enough to it. And let's try to catch it. Oh, I am not close at all. I think I'm going to have to go over here into the other bushes. He saw me. He saw me. He's running away. He's running away. Excuse me. You a Starly to catch. I'm trying. The Starly's running away from me. Hey, Starly. Hey, Starly, over here. I'm hiding in the bushes. And we're going to throw the Pokeball. I can't even throw that far. All right, we're going to sneak up on it. I'm about as close as I can get, so let's go ahead and throw that Pokeball and see if we are able to catch Starly. And there we have it, guys. With that, we have caught our next Pokemon. Starly's caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. As I told you guys, Starly's actually a Pokemon we've used previously in a Let's Play as well, so we will also be giving Starly a nickname after one of our previous Pokemon.
So yes, we're gonna give him a nickname, and I'm actually gonna call him something in Spanish, which if you know Spanish, or go put this in Google Translator, you will actually know what it means. In English, it sounds like volar, and in Spanish, it means fly. So yeah, there you go, volar.
We are going to be nicknaming our Starly Volar. I'd like you to welcome Volar to the team. There you go, guys. We now have 3 Pokemon on our team. 1 more to catch. I forgot, there's something I had to teach you since you're still new to this. Here's a proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silene tells us, have an item at the ready. We want to send our Pokemon, press X. Ooh, so it looks like we are going to be able to send out our Pokemon. And there's some fruits up in that tree. Some berries. Okay, it's our partner's time to shine. Let's see if we can get our Pokemon out here and get those berries out. Go get them, Zuko! Hey, great job. Zuko headbutted the tree. We got ourselves some orange berries. Now we're ready to catch the 3rd and final Pokemon here in this mission. There's that Shinx. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? You know, more or less. I thought you might. I can never tell until I focus on a Pokemon carefully. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you throw at them. Alright, we gotta play this one a little more careful. As you guys heard, this is going to be a bit of a tougher catch. Don't worry though, I'll teach you the trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You've gotta battle them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them to try to catch them. Ooh, so in order to catch our next Pokemon, we are going to have to battle them. This is great. We already saw how to send them out by pressing X, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. We're gonna send out Zuko, and we're gonna try to catch this next Pokemon. Zuko, do your thing. And that was the Pokeball. Zuko, do your thing. Here we go, guys. Zuko is going to be taking on Shinx level 2. I'm going to go for the Ember. Zuko's a little bit stronger, so we don't want to KO this Pokemon. We still do want to catch it. I wonder if we would be able to catch it right now, or if it's going to take a little bit more for me. Let's go ahead and give it a shot and see if we can catch it. Pokeball, do your thing. Shinx is only level 2. If we have to weaken it a little more, we will. But I've been noticing that these Pokeballs are actually pretty good. That's it. We caught the Shinx. You approached those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift the sky dropped to us. With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling complete Pokedex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful. Still curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Yes, we're ready to head back.
Oh, I said you passed trial flying colors. It seems you win, did you say? Congratulations, Rodri. You take your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph.
Say cheese! Cheese. With skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion.
Now then, we'd best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh?
Yeah, it sounds like we completed our mission. Let's go ahead and make it back to Jubilife Village. In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field in theory, though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. I bet Captain Silene will be very pleased. Okay, we're going to have to meet up with Captain Silene. Before we go any further, I would like to nickname the Shinx we just caught. We will be nicknaming this Shinx after another Pokemon of ours. Take a guess. You might already know. Our Shinx is going to be nicknamed...
I'm gonna name it Sparky. Let's just go ahead and put that, because I don't know, Speedy, Sparky, kind of rhymes. There's no real reason for this one. I just thought I'd do it. You know, it sounds like a good name to me. Speedy and Sparky.
We are going to be nicknaming this Shinx Sparky after our Shinx from Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. So with that, guys, I'd like you to welcome Sparky to the team. We're looking very good. We got Zuko, Doof, Volar, and Sparky on our roster. Let's go ahead and make our way back to Captain Silene's office and see what she has to tell us. Hey, Captain Silene! We did it! We caught the 3 Pokemon! And they're great Pokemon, too!
Seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations, you've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps.
We received Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals. We're moving on up.
Get changed in the room used last night, then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain.
Let's go ahead and change our uniform then. It seems like we are finally going to get some new clothes in this game. We definitely need them. We've been running around this region all day. I'm sure we're all sorts of sweaty. Now, we're gonna make our way back to our little house. They told us that that's where we need to go to change our clothes. I like the fact that they set us up with a little place here. The village isn't even that big, so for them to go out of their way for a stranger and to give us a little house here, that means a lot. I appreciate it, Jubilife. I'm excited to try on this new outfit. I believe there are going to be a lot of outfits in this game if they're already giving us one. So time to put on your Survey Corps uniform. We don't have anything yet. We only have the Survey Corps uniform and the sandals, but would you look at that? We're matching Akari now. Yes, let's go ahead and save this outfit. I must say, we're looking pretty sharp. We're looking pretty good. We changed into the Survey Corps uniform. You know what they say, guys. Look good, feel good. Feel good, play good. Play good, get paid good. And that's what we're going to be doing here in the Hisui region with the Survey Corps. Look how well our Survey Corps uniform suits you. Someone says the captain had it tailored just for you.
I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well.
Oh, we've been given the cap. Yes, let's go. With that, our outfit has been completed. We now officially look like a Survey Corps member.
Now present yourself to the commander.
Let's go ahead and meet the commander then. He is going to be up on the 3rd floor of Galaxy Hall, as you guys are able to tell. This is great. Now we look a lot more like a Pokemon trainer. I wonder if it was this outfit that would later go on to inspire other Pokemon trainers' outfits. Whoa, check this guy out.
I have been waiting for you. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Rodri?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat.
We're gonna battle you in here? Try to throw him, charge at him. He wants me to battle him for real? I mean, let's charge at him then. Here we go. Yeah. Ow. He knocked us on our butts.
Huh, you got vigor, I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential.
You're asking me to sumo wrestle? My man, I'm gonna have to eat a little bit better here in the Hisui region, you know, to be able to beat you.
Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue.
That was a warm welcome? What is a cold welcome gonna be?
The superstitious among us might see you arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex! But I warn you, Rodri, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work.
Yes, sir. With that, guys, we have completed the Galaxy Team's entry trial, and we are now officially a member of the Galaxy Team.
So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer to that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokémon. Here, you will need this.
Oh, cool. So we have the recipe for crafting Pokeballs now. So recipe Pokeball, a recipe for crafting Pokeballs from scratch. Required materials, 1 apricorn and 1 tumblestone. I'm sure we can collect that. Ooh, we're getting 3,000 Pokebucks too? Well, thank you very much. That's gonna help us on our dream to becoming a sumo wrestler.
Akari, you're an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know.
Of course, Captain Silene. Now, as an experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. So crafting means we're making items with our own 2 hands. We can buy items at the general store, but self-sufficiency we're striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think where it'd be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the Craftworks. Very well, so we're starting the basics of crafting. Now, I've beat Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, so I'm familiar with the crafting system. If this is anything like that, I don't think we'll have any issues. I know how to find resources and turn those into whatever items we may need. I've done it in multiple games. I think we'll be okay. Well done earning a place in our team. My name is Anth. I'm the local clothier. That professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. Oh, great. See, we are getting our second set of clothes already. So now we have an everyday kimono and everyday trousers. I hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. Thank you. We will have to check out the village's shops. This way, to the Craftworks, Rodri. As I was saying, I have used different crafting systems. I've been playing RuneScape Dragon Wilds recently, and they have a pretty cool crafting system as well. I do feel like the crafting systems are going to be similar in that aspect, where it's just finding resources, coming to a craft stable, and crafting what we need. So here's the workbench. Cool. So this is where we're going to be crafting our items. I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs. Once you're ready, it'll be my way of saying congratulations. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes or whatever you think is best. Go up to the workbench, choose an item, craft a Pokeball. Sweet. So we are going to be using our first workbench. And look, we already have apricorns and tumblestones, so I might as well just make 10 Pokeballs. I'm sure we're going to use them eventually if we have to catch every single Pokemon here. So the basics of crafting, complete. We made our first Pokeballs.
That's a fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. You recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in the Pokedex. And on that note, here you are.
We've received a Pokedex! There we go! A volume for compiling the collected results of much Pokemon research. Professor Laventon continually adds to it with each report made on new Pokemon species. We've officially obtained our Pokedex. We've seen 7, we've caught 4. This is your first glimpse at the Pokedex. We're going to hope to complete it. Oh, and here we go. This is a very, very nice Pokedex. It's going to be a lot of fun to fill.
I prepared this volume just for you. Hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region.
We'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokedex. Same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon on research as a Survey Corps member.
I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Field Dance Camp whenever you are ready, my good Rodri.
Of course. So we've got another mission now, getting to work on research tasks. Let's go ahead and accept that mission and be on our way. Ooh, this guard's talking to us. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear. If you go to the Feelings Camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? If you guys remember, there are 2 different types of missions. They said there's going to be a request mission and then the regular missions. So this is a request. I'm sending guard, I can't leave, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Okay, so if you have something to ask, we'll have a request icon. Very cool. So if you guys see it now above him, that is going to be the request icon. Let's talk to him, see what he's requesting. Maybe we can help him out. There's a Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah. I was having a chat with Professor. He told me that after a Pokemon gains amount of experience, it will sometimes change appearance and become stronger. That phenomenon is called evolution. Some Pokemon can undergo evolution, as you guys can see. I wonder what he wants us to catch. I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. Oh, okay, cool. So he's going to want us to go get a Wurmple for him as well. And now we officially have another side quest that we can take on. So if we look at our different missions that they are giving us, we're going to be able to see that they want us to complete a couple different ones as we go. So here we have getting to work on research tasks, and then we also have the request now as well. And as I am taking a look around, it looks like there are a couple other missions here in the village that we are going to need to complete. Next time, we will continue from here in Jubilife Village and continue on with our missions. Make sure you guys leave me your tips down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with this Let's Play. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.